Hi, this is Chris at IEL 360. In this video, we're going to look at the answers for Cambridge IELTS 10 Test 2's Listening Section 2. To begin with the multiple choice questions, question 11 is asking about two new developments and where did these ideas come from. We see that these initiatives came from you, the public. The City Council did consultation to find out about these ideas, and the money for these ideas came from the SWRDC. In this case, public is telling us the answer, and the choice we should make is A, local people. Next, we're looking about the unusual characteristic for the Brackenside pool. We can see that there is a new heated pool. We don't know that that's unusual. We see that there was a renowned architect, but again, renowned doesn't mean unusual. But we see that the recycling system is the only one of its kind in the world. That would make a water treatment method unusual. So we should choose C. Question 13 is getting us to just find out what local newspapers are worried about. We see that the local press, which would be the newspapers, are discussing if there would be enough room for the number of visitors. We see that they say that they're on schedule. So that means there's no question about late opening. And they also say they're well within their budget, so there's no problem about cost. So discussing if there is enough room is worried about the size of the facility. So answer is C. In question 14, we are looking at what has not yet been decided. So we can see that they're telling us when they're going to open and how many people they're hoping to show up. So not B. They also have telling us who's going to be there for the opening. So that just leaves us with C. Who is the statue going to be? They mention that there's going to be a competition to decide on the sculpture. So the sculpture is a statue, and if there's a competition, it means that they haven't yet decided. Moving on to the matching questions. The first question being Asia, which of these features is going to match it? We see that they're talking about different kinds of animals, snakes, orangutans, tigers, and they use the term native fauna. Native would mean local, and fauna is simply a synonym for animals. So E is our choice. For Antarctica, they mention not doing an ice ring, so not C, and they mention blocks in the shape of mountains, so we should choose F. For South America, the key term here is mentioning these mines full of precious stones. To be able to answer this, we need to know that precious stones are a synonym for D, jewels. For North America, there is a mention of cinema and jazz, which would be music and film. However, they say that they finally opted, which would mean choose, rockets and the International Space Station, which are related to H, space travel. For Europe, there is a mention of medieval castles and other fortifications. Fortification and fort are the same thing, and medieval is in the past, so ancient is an okay synonym here. We should choose A. For the last question, Africa, we see them mentioning great rivers, and the only word here that has any connection to that is B, waterways, for our final choice. So here are some of the synonyms and antonyms that I think might have tricked some people. If any of these were a challenge to you or are new to you, I would possibly recommend adding them to your vocabulary list for your self-study. I hope this answer review was helpful for you. If you have any more questions about IELTS, you can send us a message on Facebook, or you can leave a comment below and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, please join us with future videos in the series.